Alright, welcome to day 21, Red January, roll every day. I'm rolling with Dave, who's a brown belt, and this is open mat, so place is a little packed. My gimbal, it does a little bit of tracking. I couldn't put it in the right position I wanted, so it's in a stationary position. So unfortunately, it's not going to get a lot of great positioning, and I noticed through this video a lot of this ends up being kind of unseen, but this is probably the clearest roll I have. I have a few other ones where I could piece together some, but here Dave got into a lasso guard, and I kind of fell back, and I've been working on doing some 50-50 stuff, so I wanted to work in to get into 50-50. I think he got a little concerned that I was going to do a foot lock on him, so he started moving around and took the lasso out. I'm trying to get my right foot in, and you'll see I have to kind of push on his chest and do a little bit of maneuvering to get my foot over there, but I believe I got it over there now. I have it right on his hip. So he is locked up kind of a triangle, or he's going to lock up a triangle pretty soon. Right there he does. And I like to just take my arm and just wrap it over, because I don't want him to undo his triangle. I want him to keep it right there. What I want to do is I want to take my left leg, and I'm grabbing it right now. I'm putting it below his knee on his leg, which then I lean back and I look over my shoulder and put pressure on which would be his right foot. So not the left, it's the foot you can see right there. It usually puts a lot of pressure on it, and he's really leaning into it. And again, I'm not going to be a jerk during open mat, but what I need to really do is get closer and really start looking to the back of the room. But from here, I decided I'm just going to go into a straight ankle, and he gets a foot in there. He does that a couple times where I want to overhook the foot, but I can't because he keeps shoving his foot in there. So I'm going to swim it around, and here's where I can get I move it in by the knee, and now here's where I can kind of slide it forward and backward. What I want to do is post up on my left hand and then kind of come up to my knees like I'm going to stand up, but I use my left leg to control his leg here, and now it's really simple to get that straight ankle. So we head back into it. I'm going to pull him in with double sleeve. Try to work a little shallow lasso here. Now I go to deep lasso. Pull that out because thought he was going to kind of pass to my right. And now I'm just doing kind of just double sleeve control. I'm kind of just controlling here and trying to see what he does. Grab my lapel. I come up to sit up to lapel, feed his lapel. I have both hands on it, and I just come up for that sweep. So it's a sit-up guard, and just take him over in that sweep. We got kind of close to the people behind us, so we moved. From here, I go into his half guard. And what I like to do here, I'm just kind of playing around with that choke. I'm not going to do anything. See what he does here. Typically, what I like to do is go into kind of this reverse deep half or reverse half guard position. But I think I'm working on a Kimura right here, and he's straightening out his arm. I'm still in half guard. What I'm going to do is take my head down and then bend his arm. His arm is straight, and I just put my head right in the elbow, kind of that elbow pit. And I have his wrist, and I just bend his arm right over it, and then I get my hand in there to get that Kimura. Right, now I'm just kind of doing some guard retention. And now I want to work this. I'm working to get this underhook. He pulls that out. And I know we played a little bit of time right here. He did a back step on me. What I want to do is kind of get him to come back and then do that again, where I can kind of do that little Jedi mind trick with him with my right foot. But yep, right there is what I wanted, but I was too slow. I wanted him to do that exact same move, but I wanted to catch it with my, I needed to flare my right knee out and then catch him with my instep. And there I could take his back, but it was a little too fast for my slow mind at that moment. And now here, I want to take him back, but I know we have people behind us. So I'm trying to be cautious of what my next move is going to be. He grabbed my lapel and pulled it over my wrist. So from here, I needed to bring him back into closed guard and address that grip, because I need that hand. So from here, I was going to work an overhook. Then I thought about coming up to do a hip bump with him. But as I came up, he kind of pushed back into me. And here's where I thought I was going to slingshot him into taking his back. But we were running short on space with the people behind us. Typically what I like to do is get the back there, they post, and then I come up to their back into that scissor position, grab the arm bar and do kind of a rolling arm bar there. But round ended. When I'm doing these roll every day, Red January rounds, I'm typically getting about 5 rounds each day. And when I typically do open mats, I'm probably coming to class about 3 times a week. So I typically like to get like 10 to 12 rolls. But because it's roll every day January, I'm trying to conserve my energy, and coming off the flu, it's a little more challenging. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye now.